Yo, what's up, guys? So, you guys have been asking me about, we want to see a proper tour of you guys setup, the musician setup. What are we using? I want to take you through the musician setup, the microphones on the musician side of things. I'm not talking about singers, vocalists, right? Just music side of things right now. Like microphone on drums. Now, I'm not a drums head, but one or two things I know about that. The keyboards, the bass, the guitar, pretty much the patching, all those kind of things. So I want to show you guys some of those today. So let's go. So I'm gonna start from the left side right here. If you're facing the stage, this is the left side. This is kind of like the entire stage. So keys are on all that side and one guitar player. We got drums, bass, and another guitar player right here. So let's start from pretty much this side. We got the bass. My boy just got married this past weekend. So this is one of his basses, the bass mod. He's also got the J. Justin Rains signature bass. That thing sounds like a beast. So he's got that one right here all set up. This is a stock pack microphone. When he needs to speak to the drummer, speak to me on the other side, because we can't be depending on hand signal. Sometimes we can't even see each other because the singers are on the stage, so we're not able to see ourselves. So this is his microphone. We're using the SE V7 switch, right? It has the V7, but the one with the switch. You can turn it off and on right there. This is his GK bass amp and the GK Legacy 800 bass head that he's using along. Sometimes he runs his bass through this Sans amp first of all, to kind of like drive. It has a bunch of different things, and then it goes into the bass head. It does all of those other things again. All right, so when it comes out of this small Sans amp, it goes into the front in the input of this bass head, and there is like two output here. One output goes into the mixer, front of house mixer, and the other output goes into the bass amp here for him to hear himself. So we've got that. This one is for our sax player. He has two wireless microphone sax stuff in here. So the guitar player's got this new Fender Twin Reverb 1965 amp, which is really a nice tone. It's got pretty much everything you may really want in an amp. It's got volume, treble, middle bass, all those kind of thing. Really some reverb as well. I think reverb, speed, intensity, all those kind of stuff that guitar players want. And yeah, that's it for the two guitar players. This is their in-ear monitor, which is the in-ear monitor that we pretty much use. I use this as well, which I'm going to show you guys. So this in-ear monitor is the one that the bass player and the guitar player uses. It has two outputs. With this single Midas DP48, you can have two players. So you have mix A and mix B, right? Coming out of this simple stuff. But two people use this A and B. They have individual control, one on this side, one on this side. They have control of how this thing works through. So that is cool. We also supplement things with P16 once in a while. For example, we have the drummer using P16 inside there, which I'm going to be showing you guys what's going on in there. So let's go into the drummer's cage in here. All right, so this thing is still a work in progress. We got a lot of things we want to tweak and we want to clean up inside this cage. The microphone, let's start from there. The microphone we're using is all SE microphone except for the kick drums. For the kick drum, we're using Sennheiser and the Shure. I'm not able to get inside there, but if you guys can see from here, there are two microphones in there, one for the kick in and the other one for the kick out. So but on the snare top, as you already see, V7X on the snare top, on the snare bottom as well. So on the snare bottom mic, you can see the regular Shure SM57 right under that one. So now this is a stock back microphone. This is another one of those SEV7 switch microphones. It needs to be, especially for him, it needs to be turned on and off because the noise here can be so much. So he needs to be able to turn it on and turn it off when he's not using it. It's got this Yamaha DTX multi-sample pad that it triggers his samples on. We've not even patched that up yet. The DI box to patch that one is down here. He needs to patch it up. The tom mics, this is part of the V-Pack Arena that comes with the when you buy the SE set of mics, the V-Pack set. So the tom 1, tom 2, tom 3 and tom 4. On the tom 4 we're using this V-Kick mic, right? This is supposed to be the microphone that we were going to use for like the kick drum, but instead of that we're using it for the floor tom right here. So because it sounds good, it sounds so good on this floor tom, especially this floor tom. This mic sounds amazingly good on the floor tom. On the overheads we got the SE8 microphones on that one. You can see right there, SE8 microphone, stereo, one on this side, one on that side. They are an equidistant from the snare. So from the snare, when you measure from the snare to this one and from the snare to the other one here, they have to be at the same distance so that you have the clean stereo feel of the drums coming out, the snare coming out of the center. You don't want the snare coming out from the left or from the right, you know, so it needs to come out from the center. And the cymbals, he wants to change all of these cymbals right now because it's all messed up. So hey, this is gonna be replaced. This is, like I said, this is like the first round of tour that I'm gonna be showing you guys, and once we are fully settled, I'm gonna be showing you guys the final tour basically. Okay, so let's go on to the other side, which is the right side. All right, so this is where all the keyboards are and whatnot. The guitar here, we got the guitar player using this Headrush pedal board, Headrush 11 HD expanded pedal board, I think. But you guitar players, you know what that thing is. Sounds good in my ears. I think it's a good pedal board. It's running everything. It's running its two guitars. This is the Les Paul Gibson guitar, right? The Les Paul Gibson guitar, and we've got this acoustic guitar that it's like a semi-acoustic as well. It's a Yamaha semi-acoustic guitar. You can patch it through some of his patches inside here and it sounds like an acoustic guitar. And this is his own amp right here in front of him, so he can kind of hear himself on the stage a little bit apart from what he hears in the ears as well. All right, so let's go on to my own rig right here. Okay, all the talkback mics come through this small mixing desk. All the 5 talkback mics right now, I just connected the remaining 2 literally this morning. All the 5 talkback mics come in through here and they go out as a single channel into the mixer, because again we don't want to take out way too much space. So just one single output, it's taking all of these talkback mics out because we just need to hear ourselves from the same channel. We don't necessarily need to hear ourselves from different channels. So one small mixer connects all of that and take it all the way to the back. We can do that. So was just going home now and I realized that I didn't talk about this final little thing right here as part of my setup. Okay, this one allows only my talkback microphone to switch from speaking to the band. So when it's at here right now, it's speaking to the band. When I use my foot to just step on this, it will switch to B, and B channel, it's a talkback mic for me to speak to the in-ear monitor of the lead singer. So when I put my foot on that, I'm speaking to the lead singer. When I release my foot, immediately goes back to me speaking to the band only. That way I'm not constantly speaking into the ears of the worship leader. I can only speak to them when I step on this, and once I lift my foot out of this, I can stop speaking to them. So if I feel like they're about to miss something very important, I quickly step my foot in there and tell them what's up. Or if I need to ask them a question on the stage, right on the spot, I can ask them a question without them having to look at me, and they can answer me with using hand signatures or whatever, right? So it's really important stuff, really simple stuff, but really important. I've been using this just in about the past 2-3 weeks, and the difference this thing makes, it's amazing. I like it. I would recommend it if you have the opportunity to use this. It's really good. Cool. All right, so for my own rig on the keys, all right, this is what we got. We've got North Stage 4, as you guys already know. On the bottom here, doing all piano stuff, key stuff, and all of that. Again, this is not patches or video. I'm just kind of showing you what the gears are, really. On the top here is the Roland Phantom 7. Again, as you guys already know, you already saw the unboxing video. If you've not watched the unboxing video, go check it out. Roland Phantom 7, this thing is beautiful. Hop in here. It feels so good, and this one also feels so good as well. On the North Stage, again, hammer action. I mean, I really love North Stage hammer action. Okay, so my talkback mic, this is my talkback mic. I'm also using the V7 switch for my talkback mic. Now that's one, and I have another mic in here. I'm gonna be using this mic. This is the V7X microphone. This microphone is going to be used for vocoding through my Yamaha Roland Phantom 7. So this one right here, this microphone is connected to the mic line that you see right there, and I'm going to be using it for vocoding and doing all this kind of really crazy, interesting stuff. You guys watch out for what's to come. I'm still setting up all the patches. Okay, nice. I have my pedal. I have Roland EV5 connected to my Roland Phantom 7 for my expression pedal, and I have just a regular sustain pedal for my North Stage 4. So that's all I need. I don't really need more than that. I also have my in-ear monitors, my that's DP48, bringing in 48 channels of audio that I get to mix. I'll make a video on that later on. For my stems, loops, you know, you guys have asked, how do you run stems, blah blah blah. All right, so I'm running all of that stuff through this computer right here. This is not being used for the stem. This is being used for a completely different thing, which I'll be talking about in a separate video. This is for some creative stuff, which I'm going to be kind of explaining. I'm running everything through this M1 MacBook Pro, 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro. Been using this computer for like almost 2 years now. It has never died. It's been working fantastic, no complaints on that computer. It's been really serving. Running everything, my tracks, my stems, everything. They go out through this USB-C, coming into my right there, the Native Instruments Complete Audio 6. So this one is my own audio interface that I've been using here at church. It has 4 outputs, right? I can have 4 outputs, outputs 1 and 2 for my stereo, loops, percussion or stems. And output 3, I'm using that for my metronome and my my cues, like 1, 2, 3, intro, all those kind of stuff. But this is gonna be changed and gonna be switched with this one that belongs to church, which we just got. I have not even used this at all right now because I want to set it up in a decent way. This is the Audient Evo SP8, right? So 8-channel input. This thing has 8-channel input and 8-channel of outputs, right? So I have 2-channel in front, an extra 6-channel at the back, and all of the line output, 8-channel line output right at the back here. You can also expand it with ADAT possibilities. So this is really nice. I'm gonna be sending out stereo signals of all my stems if I want to kind of separate them differently, coming out of different output. And I'm gonna be putting it right under this keyboard. So it's gonna be right under this keyboard with my hand right here without having to go back and forth, right? So that's my plan to set that one up. All right, let's move on to the other keys. Other keys right here. We have MODX8 on top here, and we got Montage 8 on the bottom. So MODX8, heavy weighted keys as well. Montage 8 at the bottom. So this is Tumiche's rig. And this is his own talkback mic, which I pretty much just set up this morning. Again, another switch mic. When he's not speaking to me, it turns it off because I don't want so much noise coming through all of the talkback microphones. Literally only one talkback or 2 talkback microphones are on at the same time. Mine is always on at all through the time. The bass player's talkback mic is also always on all through the time, most of the time. But now we've got a microphone for him to also switch it off when he's not speaking as well. So this talkback microphone is going to be used by this keyboard player and this keyboard player as well. The same way they're going to be sharing this Midas DP48 all the way together. If you need to turn on your horn, this keys player can set up his own mix. When he needs to use it, he uses it, turn it all the way back. This guy, when he needs to use it, he can use what he needs to use right here. This is Roland Phantom 8, which I have not even set it up yet. Really, my boy Tumiche is still thinking if he wants to use the Roland Phantom 8 along with the MODX or Montage 8 along with the MODX. But I told him you cannot have Montage 8 and Roland 8 at the same time. Don't be greedy. All right, so we got another keys player who's going to be joining us very soon. You guys watch out for that. Right here is a Hogan, the SKX Hammond Hogan. So this thing is a really good Hammond Hogan. If you guys haven't checked it out, go look it up online and whatnot. It's a really good Hammond organ. It kind of gives you everything you need in an organ, really, pretty much. Basic, simple to use, really simple to use. Your Leslie is just right here, fast, and when you want to stop it, you stop it. Don't put it on stop, because when you put it on stop, it's gonna just freeze the rotary. I like it to still be spinny when it's slow, and then it can just be here when I need to go fast. Again, drawbars, upper drawbars, lower drawbars. We don't have pedals for this. We're not using pedals. We're not a shouting, bumping church. We have a bass player, really. On the Leslie, right, it comes with its own Leslie, right? So on the output, this is the output. This is the Leslie thing that it comes with, and it takes all of that into this Leslie over here, right? And the Leslie, as you guys can see, it has that fan inside rotating. So we recently just mic'd up this Leslie. We used to take cables out of the Leslie line output before. That was what we did before. Line out from the Leslie into the front of house, live stream images, but it never sounded the same. What we are hearing out of the Leslie is never what is coming out into our ears, into the front of house. So we decided to ditch the cables, use only this guy right now, bringing all the signal to the Leslie, and then mic this Leslie the way you normally just mic your organ. And since then, it's been a game changer, man. It's been a game changer. So one mic right at the front here on the rotary side, and the other microphone right on this other side as well, to give you that full stereo. These are SE-X1A microphone, condenser microphone. Really good. They're cheap microphones, nothing to worry about. They're not expensive. They're like $100, really $100, but their sound is unbelievable. They give you everything you're pretty much looking for. It has an high pass filter at about 100 hertz that you can roll off, and it has a 20 dB, minus 20 dB pad in there. So I put them on that stand, one at the front, one on the other side, give you that stereo effect. You get to play everything you're looking for. And then there's an expression pedal that he uses right down there, if you can see. Crazy, it sounds good, and everything is going into this stage box right here, man. This stage box, all of our guys on this side goes into the stage box, and this stage box take it into the front of house. Okay, so for my and this is his own talkback mic as well. If he needs to speak to me, I just set this one up. If he needs to speak to the band quickly or anything, this is his mic. It's also switchable. He's sharing this mic with the guitar player as well when they need to speak to the band, or when we're kind of just messing around and catching jokes. We just speak into the microphone and just laugh. So hey, it's really interesting. This is a chair that I love. This chair from our media team. I'm gonna have to get my own. So I use this chair. It's really comfortable for me. I don't even know the name of the chair. I might find out for you guys in the next video. But yeah, this is our setup, man. This is our setup. Team Michelle has got 2 sustain pedals, one for the top, one for the bottom, and 1 expression pedal. Okay, so that is rig. 2 sustain pedals, 1 expression pedal. This one yet to be set up. We'll possibly be getting an expression pedal, of course, and a sustain pedal, definitely, of course, for this. These keyboards are going to be used for different things, man, and I'm going to be covering so all right, so these keyboards are going to be used for different things, different applications, right? Not, you already know, it's for the pianos, very good sounding pianos that comes with the Nord, as you already know that. The Phantom Roland 7 on top. I got some plans for some kind of quick aux stuff to kind of do when I have an inspiration coming through. The MODX will be using for like bells and swells and some nice stuff. The Montage 8s from all of those strings, pads and stuff. The Roland 8, you're thinking of, EATs, you're thinking of all of those Saint brass that comes with Roland. They are the best in the game for those kind of stuff. So, and of course the organ. What else do you want? You want the organ to come through correct. So all the keyboards have their function, and as a producer, I know what each of them can bring to the table. That's why we don't have 2 Nords. That's why we don't have 2 of the same instrument. They are kind of different. They are giving different vibes and giving different sounds in different applications. So this is the rig you guys have been waiting for. You've been asking for it. I finally did it. So make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be making a different video for the in-ear monitor for you guys to kind of see what the in-ear monitor is, how it's patched, how it's set up, and what is coming through the in-ear monitors. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, share. See you. Bye. Peace.